What's up, guys? It's Breck from Builders of Insta. I'm here with Mr. Scottsdale, Brad with AFT Construction. We're up here at his Estancia project in Scottsdale, Arizona. And this is the ICF project where they're spraying concrete in instead of the traditional wood framing, but there is a mix. So we're gonna take you through that and Brad's gonna show us around.
Yeah, let's bring you on in. And as we walk in, this will be the great room. You can see there'll be nice tall ceilings in here. We have a large multi-slider that'll be installed. You see this, and this was the bracing for the ICF. Anyone that's worked with ICF, it's similar to like a Lego block system. So you have the styrofoam and it's all set up, and then you pour the concrete with all the rebar inside. And so because of the weight as you're pouring concrete, you have to make sure that's supported. So of course the concrete doesn't just drop out. So this will be the pool area. You can see the nice view here over the valley and the Estancia golf course down here. So as we walk down here, this is the Mini Master is what it's called. You know, our clients, this is a vacation home for them. So they're here a couple months of the year and they'll have family in town. So this is the Mini Master suite as we come down to this area. And as we mentioned coming up, every single window was planned with the architect and client to give you that viewpoint. You can see Pinnacle Peak right there. It's framed in perfectly. And so let's talk about the ICF a little bit. So we're using Fox blocks, and you'll see their logo here. So Fox blocks. And the way it works is the house, the exterior of the structure is designed with this block system. And wherever you see the logo Fox block here, that is our backing. So, you know, the drywall can be secured direct to the Fox block itself, and this identifies to our installers where the backing is they can drill in and secure it.
You're basically just shooting concrete into your walls.
Yeah, this gives you a good view. As you look into the wall here, you can see the rebar. So as we set each of these forms, we'll have them inspected. We have the rebar installed, you know, the horizontal and vertical rebar. And then once it's past inspection, we'll come through and we'll pour the concrete and we'll pump it in.
Tell us a little bit more about, like, you know, because it feels like styrofoam.
Well, if you, and then
that was my first thing. I was like, came up, I like had to touch it and make sure it's like solid and everything.
Yeah. So what's funny is like as you're picking up the blocks as you're laying, they're super light, right? It's just styrofoam. It's styrofoam and plastic and like little Legos you're putting together. But the minute you pour that concrete, I mean, it becomes a little fortress. So you know, as you come through and you can feel, I mean, you can almost hear, but as you're hitting this, you feel how solid that wall is. It's not moving. So it's pretty impressive once it's installed and the concrete's pumped. Okay, so we're gonna take you around the property now, and there's a few different things to point out, because part of any construction project to be successful, especially on a hillside lot, there's a lot of planning, right, and foresight. Because of the landscape terrain here and the access, the pool is one of the first things we put in. So you can see here, and we're gonna walk around, there's roughly 40 boulders that were hand selected off-site that match the terrain that our landscape architect was out here in person. He went and tagged each one, identified where they would go, and we set them all by crane. And one of the other things we did, because access is limited, we have riprap, which is a type of rock that we'll put around the house. And so we have these big bags of riprap that are stationed, ready to go. So then that way, as soon as we're ready for landscape, it's already there for the guys and they can spread it around. So in Arizona, we don't get a ton of rainfall as far as consistent rainfall, but what we have are monsoons. So especially in the summer, we have these monsoons come in and it's a downpour. And so you gotta think all the water is coming down this hillside. So one thing we spend a lot of time with our civil engineers and grading and drainage is to make sure that water coming down the hill is diverted, slowed down, and moved so that it doesn't come into the house. We have boulders, and that riprap acts as a deterrent. It slows down the water coming down the hill, slows it down. You can see that this big French drain, you know, there's a lip there. So what happens is the sediment can fill in here, and then the water, as it fills up, can dump down the French drain and head out. So anything on this envelope, we come through. So you see these natural saguaros, the saguaro cacti, mesquite, we'll come through. We'll have the lot surveyed. We'll have it tagged for what's protected and what can be relocated on the property, or what has to be hauled off, watered, maintained for a year until ready for landscape, and it can come back and be replanted. Once we've cleared the site for all the protected vegetation, you know, the little grub stuff we can come and grub out, and then we can start building the house. So here's some of the guest rooms. We'll show you around this corner here to the courtyard. So he'll have these nice French doors that come into the courtyard. These stairs will go up the back way to the game room. They'll have a game room over the garage, so that'll be in the balcony coming around. So nice little entertaining space, and it's a perfect vacation home for any family. Everyone needs a $6 million vacation home, right?